What if he called one of you up right now and just started screaming?
Is Gino serious?
Hold on. Let's see if this
Yes.
works. To you? Come on, I went to see him in Canada. I'm allowed to do. Going on here.
You send me a link right now.
Oh,
It's
God.
the fucking best thing in the world. Oh, you got to make them want it a little bit. There you go, Frankie. Frankie,
I did not cost. I'm going to give you. I'm going to address all you guys. I'm going to do an address. Is I did
Hold on,
not
Frank. I'm
cost.
getting a call. Hold on, Frank. I'm getting a call. Yeah, who's this?
Well, hello there, Gino. This is Janet Yellen. I am the Secretary of Treasury for the United States of America.
Yes, now, Janet, I've seen you talk before. I never realized how much you sound like a dear friend of mine, Nelson Peabody. That is incredible stuff.
He and I actually, back in the crash in the late 80s, had our own brokerage firm, but I actually saw him in a closet doing a circle jerk with Warren Buffett, but that's not important right now.
Doesn't seem important. Now, while I have you, it's so funny because my friend Frankie McDonald is here, and he is insisting to me that he had nothing to do with the stock market crash.
I don't have anything with stock market crash at all. I did not cause the stock market crash.
Coming from me, the very sexy Janet Yellen.
Okay, there you go, Frankie.
I did not cause the stock market crash at all.
All right.
I'm not. It has nothing to do with the stock market crash.
Was taking place. It was not a natural crash. It actually happened because of Frankie McDonald.
Yeah. Now, do we have any proof of that? Like, is there
Yes,
any?
I just did a video. I mentioned that I did not cause any stock market crash at all.
McDonald, you protest too much. We actually had a photograph on the floor of the stock exchange right when, I mean, you were just gloating about it, Mr. McDonald.
Is that true? Now, did you send me that picture? Say yes.
It is not true. Edited. That's off our cost. $500 Canadian.
Okay, hold on, Frankie. So you're saying this is not you. Here we go. Let's take a peek. You're saying that's not you, Frankie, right there? Frankie, it looks
somebody did a Photoshop of me on somebody else's body. That's off our cost. $500 Canadian.
It looks like, Frankie, that's your signature hat that you wear when you're crashing the stock market or hanging out on the
stock market. It's a Photoshop of me on somebody else's body. That's off our cost. $500 Canadian.
Photoshop for $500 Canadian because you took all their money.
Yeah, no one can afford. Thank you, Nelson Peabody. Excuse me, Janet Yellen.
Janet Yellen.
Don't be yelling at me, Janet. No one can afford it. And by the way, Frankie, what is this right here? It looks like you've hung Nelson Peabody. Frankie?
I did not hang him at all.
He sounded gleeful with that one.
Sounds like he's just had it with ourselves. He's like, I did not hang him at all. Now you're just being ridiculous.
It's a Photoshop.
It's bad enough it was the crash, but I mean, you've been a pretty busy boy lately. You actually caused 2 different earthquakes last week. How do you live with yourself?
Yeah, Frankie, why are you causing all
this? The earthquake in Cebu City in Philippines at all.
Frankie.
Oh, he knows where it was.
Yeah, that is weird.
The volcano eruption in Italy at all either.
Frankie, what about the eruption at Biscuit Basin?
Yeah,
I did
Frankie.
not cause the eruption in Biscuit Basin, Wyoming at all.
By the way, wasn't there a crab attack as well this weekend, Janet Yellen?
Oh my goodness, we know that Frankie denies being a shooter, but I mean the evidence is right there.
Yeah. Now, Frankie, are you? I've been told this before. Are you a crab or are you not a crab?
I'm not a crab. I'm a person.
Frankie, it's been brought to our attention though that you might be a crab manipulating
I'm a person. I'm not a shapeshifter. I'm not a crab.
Well, do you shift the markets?
Yeah.
I did not cause the market crash at all.
Good one, Steve. And I don't know, Frankie, because I have a video here. Like it looked, I believe, who was the man that was killed by Frankie as a crab? Wasn't it Bob Chin?
It was Bob Chin, yes.
Yeah.
The restaurateur.
Yeah. Remember? And I was implicated in that because he wanted me to buy him a new lobster tank, as I recall, and I wanted nothing to do with that, as I recall. All right, well, let's take a look at this.
Frankie, you never really know what he's gonna do next. He's Frankie.
Shut up, Jason.
Te cortaré, mataré a tu mamá y violaré a tu papá. Me enfrentaré a joderte con este cuchillo.
A briga com o caranguejo tá feia aqui,
Madre
viu?
jodida,
Ele com a faca e eu tentando mais essa faca.
Who
Switch his
else but
hand.
Frankie?
Pretty good stuff, Frankie. Do we have another one of
I'm
these?
not a crab at all. I'm reversing 74 shots with my things on the crab's body. That's offer cost $500 Canadian.
You can see it plain as day, Frankie. You're a crab.
You're pretty
I'm
much
not
a crab, Frankie.
I saw the video. I've seen now 2 videos.
That's offer cost $500 Canadian.
Crab software.
Let's do it.
Full edit software. People can buy them at Best Buy. They can buy them at Staples. They can buy the computer stores that can cost $500 Canadian.
Spoken like a true shape-shifting crab.
Yeah, let me do this, and then we'll get rid of Janet. Do me a favor. Can you? We're gonna let you go, but keep an eye on the market and see if Frankie does anything tomorrow.
I did
not cause any market.
Keep an eye on the market, but I don't know if you saw it because it was during your show.
Right.
It looks like the Iranians actually just bombed one of our military bases in Iraq, and I'm just wondering if Frankie's got a fake screen behind him. More to come.
Ooh. All right. We'll check on that tomorrow. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. And the lovely, the inimitable, if that's a word, Janet Yellen. Just